Hey community, Frank here. One of the questions I get most commonly when people are first hearing about this is, how would it happen? And largely it depends on a couple of factors: what the purchase price is, but then also how do we finance it? And so let's break down some scenarios. Scenario one, there's I guess roughly about 10,000 affiliates remaining. Let's say we get all 10,000 affiliates, best case scenario, on board, and we go to private equity and we say, hey, listen, we've got 10,000 affiliates and we want to go in and purchase it. Let's say we come to an agreement of 100 million at 10,000 affiliates. That's $10,000 a piece. Each affiliate could go very likely and get financing for 10 grand, spread that cost over 10 years. We roll back the affiliate fee, and a combination of your affiliate fees roll back to 3,000, and your financing payment could easily still be under the 4,500 you're paying now. So you're paying less, we're buying the company, and you're paying less than you're paying now each month. Again, it depends on how long you're going to finance it over. You could finance it over a longer period. If there were affiliates that couldn't get financing, we could look at maybe more established affiliates helping out there. But let's also consider the fact that if we add all 10,000 affiliates on board and we go to a private equity and we say we want to buy it for this price and they say no, we can come back and say, hey, we are not going to renew our affiliation with you if you do not sell it to us for this price. We have all the leverage if we are organized. 10,000 affiliates at $4,500 a year is $45 million. I've heard estimates that CrossFit's revenue at points was 100 million-ish. They cannot afford to lose $45 million of that revenue. Not to mention the fact that if gyms de-affiliate, then their coaches don't need to redo their certifications, and they're going to lose all the revenue from training as well. And so again, that's best case scenario if we get all 10,000 affiliates on board. Let's say there's some affiliates who don't see the value in buying it and they think CrossFit headquarters is doing a good job. Okay, fine. Let's say we just get 5,000. There's still enough leverage there to make this happen, and it would be more per affiliate, but then we could look at other financing options. We could, as a collective, raise so much money, say we stick with the 10,000 per affiliate, and we have 5,000 affiliates, we raise 50 million, and we look to other sources for raising the funds for the remaining 50 million. Again, that's assuming $100 million purchase price. There's no guarantee they're going to sell it to us for that price, but we, again, have the leverage of half of the affiliates, a large chunk of their revenue, a quarter just of their revenue just from affiliate fees, plus the additional revenue of a loss from the certification courses, credential courses. So that is maybe two scenarios. We have 10,000 affiliates, we have 5,000 affiliates on board. We could also, arguably, if the price was higher, we could look at other sources again of financing, but also one of the models I've kind of thrown out there on a regular basis is the Green Bay Packers model. Every now and again, they need to raise funds. I believe their most recent was to upgrade the stadium, and they reached out to their fans, their loyal fan base, and their loyal fans contributed some amount of funds, and they got a certificate that said they were an owner, although, as I understand, the certificate is not for any actual ownership, but it was a donation to a nonprofit, the nonprofit being the Green Bay Packers football franchise. And effectively the fans own the franchise, although, again, there's no legal ownership, it's just a certificate. But we could certainly do that. We could certainly make it a public company and allow individuals to buy shares if we wanted to do that as well. And we could look at what rights those shareholders have versus affiliate owners. If we want the company run by affiliate owners, maybe there's certain things we want to put up to vote for the whole community, including athletes who buy shares in the company. There are lots and lots of ways we could finance this. And so really the real kind of, I guess the most important thing is that we have a lot of affiliates on board. And so one of the biggest challenges is the communication to those affiliates. So I'm asking, whether you're an athlete, a coach, or a gym owner, reach out to 3, 5, 10 gym owners and just make sure they know what's happening. And if they're not interested in being a part of it, I would argue that regardless of whether you're interested in participating in buying CrossFit or not, every gym owner should be a part of this collective movement, should be communicating with other affiliate owners in mass and part of an organization of affiliate owners. What happens if the next private equity group comes in and tries to force a franchise on us? What happens if they try to increase affiliate fees again? What if they double affiliate fees? Now it's $10,000 a year. These are all things that individually you have zero leverage to push back on. Your choices will be stay with CrossFit and pay the fee increase, or de-affiliate. If we're organized, even if we don't own the company, we have the leverage if we're organized, and we can push back and say, hey, we will de-affiliate collectively. We will not renew our affiliation if you do not roll this choice back to increase fees, or if you stop this talk of franchise, or whatever our concerns may be. Individually, you as an affiliate, as a gym owner, have zero leverage other than to just walk away from the CrossFit brand, which is not a small decision. So collectively, though, we have a lot of leverage and negotiating power. So financing is absolutely an option. The price, while maybe a little bit trickier, again, if the more affiliates we have organized, the more leverage we have to dictate that price. And worst case scenario, they call our bluff and say, okay, fine, there's 5,000 of you, de-affiliate. We de-affiliate, and within a year, I suspect they throw up the white flag, and either they go bankrupt or they agree to sell at the price we want. And again, if there's 5,000 affiliates and there's other buyers other than the affiliates, but you have 5,000 affiliates threatening to de-affiliate if the current owners don't sell it to us, do you think a new buyer is going to want to pay any money for that brand? It's going to be effectively worthless to anyone but affiliates. So I hope that answers the basic question of how would this happen. Again, it largely depends on organizing as affiliates. So I hope you'll all help by spreading the word. Again, gym owners, coaches, athletes, make sure you reach out to 3, 5, 10 gym owners and just make sure they know what's happening. If they're interested in more info, if they have questions, have them email us, cfaffiliatecollective@gmail.com. If they don't hear back, I apologize. We're getting lots of emails, lots of interest. Please have them follow up. We are doing our best to stay organized and keep everyone in the loop. So we are in the process of finalizing the founders this week and looking to form the organization and hopefully have the brand trademarked in the next week or two. We'll be holding our first board of directors meeting. We're shooting for the first week of April, and we'll be bringing on affiliates hopefully sometime in April or May. If you're interested in any of those things, if you're interested in being a founder and being on the board, you got to reach out right away. We're finalizing that list this week. And if you are interested in being one of the early affiliates, or just at some point you're interested, or you just want to be organized and in the loop on this stuff so that we can take collective action, even if it's not to, even if you don't want to be part of the brand, please be sure to include in the email, any gym owners, include in the email your name, phone number, email address, your gym name, and affiliation status. And if you were formerly affiliated under a different name, please send us that as well. And maybe some details in terms of, are you just interested in hearing more info? Are you convinced you're in, you want to be on the board, anywhere in that range? And what your thoughts are in terms of pricing, and whether we should start a new brand or really fight for the old one. Would love to hear your thoughts on that as well. All right. Thanks for listening. I appreciate your time. Again, please spread the word and reach out. This becomes real easy if we have all 10,000 affiliates on board, or even half the affiliates on board, but we need your help spreading the word. All right. Thanks, community. Talk soon.